Right at the top of this video, please hit the like button down below, the thumbs up button. That will tell Google and YouTube my video has value and credibility. And then people can learn more about this AI wealth system on AIsynthesisnode.com so they can stay far away from it because it is a scam. I made another video about the same sort of scam coming from another website, but I'm making this one too to try to capture as many people as possible to help them avoid this, because this is a scam that will potentially do something quite scary if you end up falling for it. And I'll tell you what that is. I'm not actually setting something up and not going to deliver. I'll tell you what that is after we watch part of this video. This is a video on an Instagram ad that I saw. It's going to then go to a website presenting a longer video. We're going to watch both of those. Then I'm going to show you what I know, tell you what I know about why this is so scary. And it legitimately is. I'll show you exactly what I mean here.
Morning on CBS. His TikTok about making money online has gone viral, pulling in over 10 million views. Take a look at this.
Yo, it's Ashton here. If you have a cell phone and internet and you're not taking advantage of this AI loophole to make at least $400 a day, you're using the internet the wrong way. This new AI system is helping thousands of Americans earn money automatically with almost no effort. You know, I saw my 17-year-old nephew make over $5,000 in just 1 week using it. And at first I didn't believe it either. You know, I thought it was some kind of scam, you know, until he showed me his account. He followed a simple video that explains step by step how to activate this powerful AI system that does all the work in the background. You don't need any special skills. You only need about 15 minutes a day to check in. I'm not being paid to promote this. I'm sharing it because I've seen firsthand how fast it works, but you need to move fast. Big retailers are already trying to shut this loophole down, and access might be gone soon. Imagine your neighbors seeing a new car in your driveway and a moving truck showing up next. This can seriously change your life. Click learn more button below and check it out before it disappears.
All right, so that will then lead to AIsynthesisnode.com, and it'll show a video here that I'm going to hit play on with Bill Maher. No one that it shows has anything to do with this. They all have nothing to do with it. The Ashton Kutcher thing was a deep fake. This is going to be a deep fake of Bill Maher. They have no involvement. They're being used in a way that they could potentially sue for if they found out who was behind this, but you're not going to be able to do that because the people behind this are hiding, as other scammers often do, right? Let's hit play on this, watch this, and then I'll tell you more about this. I'm going to take notes on my phone and then tell you what I realized, and I'm also going to show you the scary thing that I mentioned earlier as soon as we're done watching just part of this.
Tonight we're here with Elon Musk, and he promised to respond about that viral AI that's been paying everyday Americans between $350 and $900 a day just for having a phone and internet access. Plus, you're about to witness Americans confirming whether it's real or not. So let's cut to the chase. Here's his answer.
I'm tired of telling Americans that all they need is a phone and internet access to take advantage of this system and make at least $400 a day. This AI was built with millions of dollars and does all the smart work for the average American who barely knows how to use the internet. So yes, it's real. My 17-year-old nephew is living proof of that, and last month he made over $5,000. This is the most I can do for Americans who want to spend more time with their families and finally break free from this slave work system that drains their day and pays next to nothing.
We're all standing with Elon. This project is truly noble and human. I believe thousands of Americans are thanking him for this opportunity.
Elon Musk deserves an Oscar for this. No doubt, no president has ever done anything like it. I get videos every single day from people who used to live a sad, stressful life, and now they're finally enjoying the freedom of using just their phone and AI.
Musk, congratulations on what you've done. It takes a lot of courage to take on this role and help thousands of unemployed Americans who now have a new opportunity to provide for their families. I'm with you.
We received videos from people who begged us to be included in tonight's program as a way to show gratitude and to inspire other Americans who are still skeptical about the project. So up next, you'll see real people whose lives have already been changed thanks to this AI.
I used to work 2 jobs and I still couldn't imagine saving almost $150,000. But thanks to this AI system, I made it in just a couple of months on autopilot. This is amazing. The setup took me less than 10 minutes.
Look guys, I barely know how to use a computer. With this app, it actually doesn't matter. You just press like the start button and you start receiving 5 to 10 emails a day informing you about your profits. It's awesome.
Look at my bank account. $495,715. Can you believe I used to drive Uber just a few months ago? Now I have a personal driver thanks to this new AI system. Just a couple of more months like this and I can buy a home for me and my family. Goodbye paying rent. Good riddance.
Enough talking. Up next, you'll see the video from Jake Mauricis, Elon's partner and the one responsible for showing the simple step-by-step that any everyday American, even without a degree or technical skills, can follow to use the system and make their first $200 in the next 12 hours. So production, roll Jake's video, please.
My name is Jake Morrison. You may have heard about me in the news recently as one of the biggest online moneymakers in recent years. But look, I wasn't always maximizing AI to its fullest. Until recently, I was just another entrepreneur struggling to survive. I had several traditional online businesses, but the difference was that we did everything the hard way by brute force. I maintained an entire team, graphic designers, web developers, market analysts, content writers, until a single business trip to China changed everything forever. It's crazy how the Chinese are ahead. It seems like everything they touch becomes a money-making machine. For a long time, I thought it was because of cheap labor. But man, how wrong I was. I got really lucky that night. I was dining in Shanghai with a local business partner when he spotted a friend sitting alone at a nearby table. We felt it was our duty to invite him to join us. After introducing ourselves, we discovered that he also worked with online systems. Actually, he operated on a much larger scale than I did. And the most impressive part? He seemed completely relaxed, confident, unhurried. We started talking about our businesses. And what he revealed to me that night shocked me like never before. He told me he had only 6 people on payroll. Yes, a guy who was making 10 times more than me with only 6 employees. While I was burning money with over 80
AI.
people,
This guy's completely AI.
possible? He looked me in the eyes and said one word that changed my life: artificial intelligence. If you train an AI system well, it works better than 1,000 humans, he completed. The next morning, I woke up with total clarity. AI isn't the future. AI is the present, and whoever doesn't adapt will be swallowed up. That's when I decided to bet everything. I hired former engineers from Tesla, Google, and OpenAI to develop the perfect AI system. I put all my life savings into it. 15 million, it was an insane risk, I know. But as they say, no guts, no glory. It was a long road, full of sleepless nights and moments of despair. But it was worth every penny. The same system that now, with just one click, does what hundreds of people can't do working 24 hours a day. So pay attention for the next 60 seconds, because I'm going to explain how you can use this system to start profiting today. And the best part, without having to kill yourself working like I did. You've probably already seen teenagers, some as young as 17, flexing luxury cars and making more in a single month than 90% of Americans do in an entire year, right?
Who sees teenagers doing that? I've never seen that.
AI wave to become the next generation of digital millionaires? And why is artificial intelligence making all traditional ways of making money completely obsolete? Let me break it down for you in simple terms. Let's say someone wants to buy a new TV. In the past, you'd have to go to the nearest department store and compare models on the shelf. Some people still do that. But nowadays, most people, especially younger generations, use Google to compare models and decide what to buy online. After typing, for example, best TV under $1,000 on Google, they end up on a comparison site that shows televisions within that specific budget. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. The people who own these comparison sites earn over $10,000 per day in commissions from the biggest online shopping sites, the same ones that almost every American uses regularly. Yes, $10,000 per day.
You notice it said 10,000, but it's a period there. And I see this all the time. It's because this is coming likely from another country where they use a period where we usually use a comma, right? And you might be saying, well, that's just a little mistake, Jordan. No, let me tell you what the rest I say. You probably saw the stuff that I put down in my notes too. So they claim it's an AI loophole. It's called AI Wealth System, which is what they tell you in a minute. It's on AIsynthesisnode.com. It had the Ashton Kutcher deepfake, not real, and that went to a website with a Bill Maher deepfake, which when Elon Musk came out, there was no applause, no noise at all. I don't know why they would cut that out. Elon Musk deepfake, and then you had the Warren Buffett deepfake, Kim Kardashian deepfake, The Rock deepfake. Why would Bill Maher broadcast that, by the way? Why would he be coming out? I want to tell you about this money making. He would never. Like, why? What? He does political stuff. He does some jokes. He talks to people about politics, and his show's over with after he does his little like thing at the end. Like, he would never do this. It talked about Jake Morrison, which I think they claimed was Elon Musk's partner. If there is actually someone named Jake Morrison, he has nothing to do with this. The person you saw and the environment around him, completely fake. The entire video screen with that guy. Let me see if I can go and see him one more time here. This guy, that's completely fake. You can tell he's just a little too shiny. AI is still doing the shiny thing. And if we go ahead in the video here, it's going to claim, ooh, online shopping will teach you what to do so that online shopping can make you money or something. Oh, Bitcoin. Oh, $1,000 a day. Wow. And these testimonials that like aren't reliable at all. And you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. Continuing on. Finally get to the end here where the button is going to load under the video. This is a screen recording I did on my phone. Yes, give me access now is what it says. And it's going to claim no tech skills required, which is way too good to be true. After you enter a phone number, I think an email, and a first and last name, it takes you here on AIsynthesisnode.com. It claims at the bottom here, rated 4.4 out of 5 based on 1,475 reviews. That's fake, not at all real at all. And it's featured on Forbes about AI wealth machine. That never happened. We can scroll down here just to see what it says. I think if I can go ahead here. All it takes is one click. And then if we, here it is, right here. AI Wealth Machine is redefining how everyday people launch online income streams with no code, no product, and no prior experience. I mean, no prior experience, and you also have to do basically no work, it claims. Way too good to be true. Never believe anything like this. You don't have to take my word for it. Here are some fake reviews. Oh, this person made this much. And they've got a 30-day success guarantee, which is like a money-back guarantee. But guess what? That doesn't mean that, hey, Jordan, I'm going to try it anyway. No, don't do this because I'll tell you the scary thing. Okay, first off, the money-back guarantee won't be honored. They're just trying to get you to pull out your credit card. The scary thing I was hinting at earlier is this. They will charge you more money than they say they're going to charge you. So imagine you go to a store and you buy something and it's going to be $67. And you go up to the register, they charge you, and you look at your receipt as you're walking out, and they charge you $300. Is that a problem to you? Of course it is. And that's what these scams do. And I would be very surprised after researching scams is almost a full-time thing, more of a part-time thing for years, if this does not do that. Because this is the exact same scam I've seen for a few years now where they charge people more money than they promise they're going to charge. The good news is some people tell me their credit card company flags it as fraud and don't charge them. It doesn't charge them, which is really, really good. Keep going ahead here. There's a phone number down here at the bottom, 334-465-3361 or support@AIsystemslabs.com. And I went to the AIsystemslabs.com website, led to some other website or something. And basically, don't fall for this. Like, comment, subscribe. Call your credit card company if you did fall for it. Leave your story down below. And there's a thanks button down below, too. The heart-shaped symbol with a $sign. If you want to tap that, that's your way to get back to me in a safe and secure manner so that, if you want to tip me instead of you getting scammed, you want to throw a few bucks my way, whatever, safe and secure here through Google and YouTube. It's the button in the YouTube app, so you can trust it. And that'd be really cool. So that's all that I've got. Stay safe out there. Don't fall for scams that are way too good to be true. And thank you for watching.